Good afternoon, CES, and welcome back to Tamco Live. I'm your host, Jordan McGinn. Keeping our essential businesses open is the most important thing we can do, and a special thanks to all of our teams that are doing just that for the City Electric Supply world. So, being open and being informed are equally important, as we know knowledge is power, and we want you to have the power to supply. Tamco Live is based around that knowledge. We're going to continue to host Tamco Lives on a weekly basis, touring different parts of areas of our operation and focusing on what we do here and how we can help you out there. So I think some of the audience on the first episode didn't realize that the runtime was targeted for 10 minutes. We're not trying to make these too long. We want to keep them fast and informative. So if you have questions, please ask them early, and I'll have our studio team that's behind the cameras field those questions and get them for the end where we do our question and answer session. Last week, there was a question that I didn't answer, that I got emails, comments, and even some grief at home. And it was a matter of how I'm keeping my hair styled. Well, it's quite simple and complicated. My wife is now also a home hairstylist. So not only does she have 2 full-time jobs, now she's got to try and keep me looking good. And that's at least another full-time job. Back to the real update. So the Tamco update. Tamco, currently all of our fulfillment centers and production is fully up and operational. We're continuing to push for 24-hour fulfillment, and we have COVID supplies available if you guys need them. To the tune of the matter that we have over 10,000 rolls of toilet paper. And that is seriously breaking news because toilet paper is basically gold. So we have 10,000 rolls of gold. If you guys would like them, please put them on your F4P orders and we'll get them out to you. However, we don't just stop there with toilet paper. The lockdown may have prevented your tropical vacation, but F4P's got you covered with our brand new Hawaiian scented disinfectant spray. Aloha. It continues to get more exciting. As we start to reopen branches and get people back into our trade counters, we have designed and developed a retail guard. We have 2 versions of the retail guard. This is the countertop version. We also have a version that suspends from aircraft cables to allow branches to position them on their counters or hang them in front of different trade areas that they have throughout their branches. So both the disinfectant spray as well as the retail guard will be available for purchase through F4P, and we'll send some information out next week early to get you guys informed and get you the SKUs and information around the products. So, on to the virtual tour part of our broadcast today. Last week, if you guys missed it, please jump in the YouTube channel, take a look. We have episode 1 archived there. You can watch where we toured our manufacturing and production area. This week, however, we're going to shift gears a little bit, and we're going to move into our warehouse, the largest part of our facility. And to help us with that tour and to take us on that exciting journey, we have none other than our Tamco Senior Fulfillment Manager, Rob DeHart, or he's known on the floor, Master D. Master D, thank you very much for joining me.
Oh, fantastic.
So today we're going to take the audience on a little tour of our warehouse production area and make sure that they see what we have going on out there and what you're responsible for. What would you say is the most significant factor of the new facility for the warehouse?
I'd have to obviously say the space. With this new facility, it allows us the opportunity to increase our footprint by over 100,000 square feet. So what that's done for us is be able to combine all 4 of our warehouses and team members underneath one roof. And just to give you an idea, previously, if I had a meeting with, say, our TAM Light or our Centaur manager, I literally had to drive a quarter mile down the road to talk to them. Now I have them right here in the same building. Additionally, with the new square footage that we have, we previously had 6-foot aisles. Now we have 9-foot aisles. And what that means to us is now we can replenish, we can pull orders simultaneously in the same aisle. So that's really helped us out a lot. And then also, previously, we had a lot of our high volume items, let's say recessed cans. And we had to actually store those in the parking lot and tractor trailers, sometimes up to 26. Now they're all located in the same aisle for quick and easy access.
So I don't know if you guys caught that, but Rob talked about the size of the warehouse. Obviously, it's a big factor for the warehouse. So we have now 230,000 square feet of dedicated warehouse space, as well as also our storage capacity. So the vertical storage is a big thing. You know, we can store a lot more of the high volume products that the branches need and demand on a regular basis and make sure that we have that on hand to get that out to you guys. So Rob, can you take us through some of the investments that were made out in the warehouse?
Oh, absolutely. Three of them come to mind. We invested a lot in our equipment, our racking, and our conveyor system. So with our equipment, we added $1.1 million into gas-powered 21st century clean electrical units. And what that's done is, one of the equipment we have is our new reach trucks. Our reach trucks have the capacity, to go 33 feet vertically. And what that's done is be able to expand our maximize our vertical storage. Another thing that comes to mind, like I said, was our racking. We invested over $1.2 million in new racking. That alone has been able to make us increase our pallet capacity from 9,000 to 14,000 positions. And then last but not least, the conveyor system. This allows our team members to be able to pull in a high dense area, put the items in a tote, and let them ride down to the QC area, eliminating all those extra footsteps.
So that was over $2 million of investment in storage and material handling equipment, really allowing the warehouse team to readily access products that customers want and be able to get there with the equipment quicker and be able to pick it faster, check it, and ship it out and get it to your branches more efficiently and quicker than we used to historically. So the last question I got for you today is what improvements or new processes, for that matter, are now possible because of this new facility?
Right. The first one that comes to mind is zone picking. This is a process where we're going to be able to have our team members be able to pick in a particular area. They'll become more familiar with their products. They'll be able to pick faster and reduce their travel time. So we're really excited about that. The next thing is what we call is bag in a bag, box in a box. And basically what I'm talking about there is, if team member goes to pull an order and they have to take and separate an item from its original box where it's not going to have the identifier on it, we're actually going to print this green label you see right here, put this on either in a proper bag or box, and that way when it gets to your branch, you'll have quick and easy identification of your products. And then another thing we're actually doing right now, which is pretty cool, is we're identifying all the pallets that go out of our warehouse with a banded tape around the outer perimeter and across the top. So when it gets to your branch, and if it doesn't have that tape on it, something may have happened during transit. Please let us know that as soon as possible. And then last but not least, we actually have a true shipping and receiving department. Previously, we had to do all of our shipping and receiving out of the same dock. Now we have over 31 doors, so that allows us to have no restrictions at all, day or night.
Fantastic. Obviously, the building has significantly improved our function and operation, and Rob and his team have continued to look ways to maximize that and just elevate our operations and processes that much further. So thank you very much for what you do every day, Rob, and thank you to your team for staying on the front lines down there with us and getting orders fulfilled through these difficult times.
Absolutely.
So today, to start our question and answer session, has been sponsored by Tamlight Lighting. Oh, hello there. Tamlight Lighting's brand new LED wattage and color selectable wall pack. It is adjustable from 15 to 80 watts, 3, 4 to 5K. It's 12 SKUs in one. It basically does everything except chop your vegetables. So let's get to some questions. The first question we have here today, which is, how has the COVID-19 affected stock levels? Well, kind of two parts there on this question. So obviously stock levels coming in were a little difficult because globally, basically the United States is one of the last countries to try to actually was heavily impacted from a global trade point of view. So on the front end, we were having a little bit of issue getting inventory in. Now on the back end, with slowing down in volumes, we're actually going to start to see a surge in inventory here. So I would say that reality is we've got the stock, we've got the product. Let's get the orders out. So please send us the orders. The second question we have here today is, how many truckloads do you ship out every day? Well, that's warehouse related. Rob, I'll pass that to you.
Sure. I'd say on average day across all of our distribution centers, we ship out about 20 truckloads a day, which would equate to about 480 pallets.
480 pallets, we have roughly 500 branches. So that's essentially a pallet per branch per day. So thank you very much for the support, and we'll keep those pallets going out to you guys. Are you worried about possibly getting coronavirus from material arriving in the warehouse? Okay, so that's a good question. The reality behind that question is no, we're not. We're not scientists by any means, or doctors for that matter, but the reality is most of our products, either they're manufactured here in-house or we source them globally, and most of the transit times for that is well over 30 days to get here to our facility, and it's just not been proven that the COVID-19 will survive on surfaces for that long. Further, just to expand on that too, safe practices we're doing here at our facility. We're checking temperatures when people come in the door before they go to work. We're providing face masks and PPE for the employees here on site, and practicing social distancing in every way possible. So this will be our last question we have for today, and it's from Sean Howard. Can you tell us more about the new Made in America High Bay, the HOR LED 2 series? Well, that's a fantastic question as well. Sean, it's a great product. It's going to become a flagship product for Tamlight Lighting, being made in the USA. A lot of stuff you're seeing in the world of LED, it might be assembled in the USA due to the cost value of different components, but this is truly made in the USA. And we're going to take a little bit of a different path as we finish some of these building tours with the Tamco Live and start to work them into product tours and invite our product teams up to break that down. And honestly, that's a great product. What we'll have to do is we'll do a product feature breakdown on that on a future Tamco Live session. So thank you for asking, and we'll dig deeper into that in the future. So I'm going to close out the questions there. Sorry if I didn't get to your question. We'll do our best to answer them in the recap email, or for that matter, we will get to those questions in our next Tamco Live session. Guys, please, feedback is very important, and we do appreciate it. We're fielding feedback at tamcolive@tamcogroup.com, so please provide us your feedback. We are looking to continuously improve this. And please remember, we've got the COVID supplies, not only the free of charge stuff we're getting out to you guys, but also some of the stuff we're starting to work into from a retail point of view. So anything else you can think of, let us know. We greatly appreciate what you guys are doing. Thank you so much for your time today. Just like you're out there supporting your customers, we're here supporting you. So thank you for the business. Have a great afternoon.